The Second Battle of Athenry took place at Athenry in Ireland on 10 August 1316 during the Bruce Campaign in Ireland. Overview. The collective number of both armies are unknown, and can only be estimated. Martin believes the royal army to have been as much as or more than 1,000, while that of Athenry was probably several hundred less. The list of deceased participants on the Irish side alone indicates that exceptionally high numbers were involved. Outcome. Unlike the First Battle of Athenry in 1249, no account is given of the battle itself in any surviving account. Even the site of the battle itself is uncertain. Richard de Birmingham and William Leith de Burgh led an Anglo-Irish force to victory. John Klein states that according to common report a sum of 5,000 in all were killed. The number decapitated was 1,500. The battle was a devastating defeat for the Connacht Gaels, who were allied with the Scotsman Edward Bruce. Among those killed were Kings Feidlim O'Conor and Tadhg O'Sely, King of Uí Main. Annalistic accounts. The Annals of Ulster. U1313. A great hosting was undertaken by Feidlim together with the nobles of the 5th of Connacht and with Donchard O'Brien, King of Munster, and O'Melcheclan, King of Meath, and Uafach O'Ruach, King of Brythny, and O'Ferghail, King of Muintir-Hanghail, and Tadhg O'Chelly, King of Uí Main, and Maefnus, son of Domnall Ua Concobar, Tanist of Connacht, and Art O'Hafra, King of Luani, and Brian O'Dubdar, King of Uí Firecrotch. They went, all those, to Athenry. The foreigners of the west of Connacht all assembled against him, to wit, William de Burgh and the Baron Macfie O'Rise Birmingham, Lord of Athenry, and all the foreigners of the greater part of the half of Con. Battle was engaged in by them and defeat inflicted on the Gade Hill there. Feidlim O'Cocobar, King of Connacht, was slain there. The one person on whom the attention of the men of all Ireland was most directed and who was best in generosity and prowess, Tadhg O'Sely, King of Uí Main, was slain there, and 28 of the clan Sely that had right to kingship of Uí Main were slain there. Art O'Hegra, King of Luini, was slain there. But for one thing, there was not slain in this time in Ireland the amount that was slain there of sons of kings and of chiefs and of many other persons in addition. Ruaira, son of Donchard, son of Eogan Ua Concobar, was then made king by the Connachtmen. The Annals of Lochsy acute. After winning the Battle of Tocha Mona Coaneda on 25 January, Feidlim afterwards plundered the favourites of Ruaira O'Conor, and then assumed himself the sovereignty of Connacht from Ruairi to Echt. And he seized the territory of the Uí Briluin Brythna, and took choice hostages from them, and made Uafach O'Ruach king over them, and he took the hostages of Clan Sely, and O'Madad Hain, and Uí Diarmada, and O'Hegra, and O'Dubdar. And he afterwards went to expel the foreigners of the west of Connacht, and Baal Athilathane was burnt by him, and Stephen de Exeter, and Miles Cogan, and William Prendergast, and John Staunton, were slain there, and William Lillis was slain there, and a countless multitude, along with them. And the entire country was plundered and burned by him, from the castle of the Corrin to Rodber, both church and territory, and he returned home afterwards with gladness, and with great spoils. And they went forthwith to Milloch-na-Cinder, to meet the people of Lethmoda, and he burned and demolished the castle of Milloch, and Muircheartach O'Brien, king of Tuatha Mumha, went into his house there, the descendants of Brian Rua being opposed to each other, and he turned back to Roscommon, to demolish it. And when Feidlim heard that William Burke had arrived in Connacht from Alba, he commanded a muster of his people to one place, to expel him. And this was the muster that came there, viz., all from Ruairi to Echt. And Donchard O'Brien, king of Tuatha Mumha, came in his following and muster, and O'Melcheclan, king of Midhee, and O'Ruach, king of Brythna, and O'Ferghail, king of Conmaeachna, and Tadhg O'Chelly, king of Uí Main. and many more of the sons of kings and chieftains of Erin came in his muster, and they all went to Athenry against William Burke MacFiorais and the other foreigners of Connacht, and a battle was fought between them at the door of the town, and the Gaedhel were defeated there. And Fidler Mid O'Conhair, king of Connacht, and undisputed heir presumptive to the sovereignty of Erin, was slain there, and Tadhg O'Chelly, king of Uí Main, and 28 persons entitled to the sovereignty of Uí Main, fell there along with him, and Maefnus, son of Domnall O'Conhair, Tanist of Connacht, and Art O'Hegra, king of Luina, and Melich Lencarrick O'Dubdar, and Muirchertich, son of Conchobar O'Dubdar, and Conchobarog O'Dubdar, and Diarmaid Mac Diarmada, who was fit to be king of Marluag, and Muirchertich, son of Taitlich Mac Diarmada, and Muirchertich, son of Diarmaid, son of Fergal, and Melich Lenog Mac Magnusa, and John, son of Murchard O'Madad Hine, and Domnall, son of Aedh O'Coshenaran, king of Uí Diarmada, and his brother Muirchertich along with him, and Murchard O'Madad Hine, and Domnall O'Bail, and Donchard O'Mail Mhuraid, together with his people, and the son of Murchard Mac Mathgimna, and 100 of his people along with him, and Niall Cynic, king of Firatethvar, with his people, and Fergal, son of John Galday O'Ferghail, and William, son of Aedh Og O'Ferghail, and Thomas, son of Amlaib O'Ferghail, and 5 of the clan Donchide were also slain there, viz. Tomaltach, son of Gillichrist Mac Donchide, and Murchard Mac Donchide, and Conchobar, son of Tadhg, and Muirchertich, and Mael Seclen Mac Donchide, and John Macede Hagan, O'Conhair's Brehon, and Gillinar Naemh, son of Dalred O'Cher O'Dob Eileen, the standard-bearer, and Thomas O'Conallan, were slain there around their lord. And not alone this, but it is not easy to tell all that were then slain of Momonians and Methians, and of the men of Erin likewise. Dixit the poet, many of the men of Erin all around the great plain, many sons of kings, whom I name not, were slain in the great defeat. Sorrowful to my heart is the conflict of the host of Mitti and Mumha. On the day of St. Laurent the Martyr these deeds were committed, and Fedlamid was 23 years old when slain, and he had been 5 years in the sovereignty of Connacht when Ruaira, son of Cathalrua, assumed it in opposition to him during the space of half a year, and he was another half year after Ruaira in the sovereignty until he was slain in this battle of Athenry.